Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to F1 Manager 22 on the PS5. We are with Williams and we are going to Canada. It's time for race 9 of our third season, and what a season it's been so far, building on the success of our double championship win last year, where we won the driver's title in Mexico and then the constructors went down to the last couple of laps of the final race of the season. This year, much more straightforward. We currently sit top in the drivers and the constructors. As you can see, we have a 105-point lead after just 8 races in the Constructors' Championship. We are absolutely dominating so far, and it's pretty much the same story in the Drivers' Championship. George and Pierre both have 3 wins apiece, I believe, and they are running away with the Drivers' Championship as well as things currently stand. Max in third had a really bad race last time out, didn't actually score any points at all, so we've opened up a very healthy 53-point lead from George Russell to Max. Very nice indeed. 34 points for Pierre. He is in the hunt, but he is chasing because he had a couple of crashes earlier on in the season. Evening Jeremy, evening Mr. Watter, how you doing Marcel? Good to see you guys. Right, we do have a little bit of housekeeping to do. Trying to get my words out. Let's have a look. We've got 4 days until the Grand Prix. I don't think we've got any parts coming. No, we don't. But they are probably coming for Silverstone, if memory serves. We have no points available for either driver. If they're lucky, they might. Possibly. Well, I don't know about George, but Pierre might sneak a point. We do have a point for Ollie. Let's continue to boost his braking. Let's have a look at our staff. Resta, no points and not for a while. Tondi, a couple of weeks away. Josh is a long way off, and so is Pierre. So a bit of a change. There we go. Let's have a look at our facilities. Got lots and lots of refurbs going through right now. We do have the upgrade on that. 99 days now for the final design center upgrade. Wind tunnel, 11 days left before we get the new and improved level 4 wind tunnel. We just started our suspension simulator the last time out, so 2 months to go for that. As far as staff facilities go, we are refurbing both the team hub and the race simulator. Race simulator will not be done in time for this. Well, actually no, it will just be done in time for Canada. That will be a nice big boost and could well mean that Pierre will get a point at the end of the Grand Prix. As for operations, we're refurbing the hospitality, that's 9 days away. Upgrading the weather centre, that's still a month off, and nothing else needs our attention. So we've got 5.2 mil in the bank. Things are looking quite good right now. Let's advance some time. So that's our race sim, refurbed. What else do we need to do? Brain's not working. There we go. Let me just get to the inbox. So that's just the emails about the usual gumph we don't need to pay any attention to. Oh, let me check. I always like to check and I forgot to. Just checking our spare parts, and let's move the microphone. There we go. We are good on spare parts, so we don't need to worry about that. So let's set ourselves some race targets. Let's see where we stand going into this Grand Prix. Good cornering. Low speed needs a little bit of work, but we do have some new wings coming for the next Grand Prix that will sort that out. Acceleration's very good, but top speed lacking just a little. Less of a factor here, I think, the acceleration on this circuit. We definitely need the top speed. We definitely need good low and medium speed cornering, and acceleration helps, and we're decent in those areas, so I think we're going to have a very strong showing. Let's have a look at Ferrari. Also, Ferrari are very, very fast when it comes to accelerating. Oh, look at their DRS as well. Very good in the DRS. And they're good in the low and medium speeds. So Ferrari are going to be a little bit better than us on paper going into this Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the Red Bulls. So Red Bull actually really struggling on speed right now, which is unusual. Let me change car. I'm wondering if that's just an engine thing. Yeah, it's got to be an engine thing. Look at Sergio there. His top speed's much higher. So Max must be going into this Grand Prix with his old engine still. Wow. He's going to really struggle then if he's using that engine. I mean, if we just go back to his car. Look at that, look. He's, you know, his engine's really, really run down. And the cornering speeds as well. Look at the cornering speeds. 18th in the low speed. What is going on at Red Bull? I'm not complaining. But, yeah, very strange. Very strange. Right. Let's set our targets. I think we're going to have a pretty good race. We have every chance of a 1-2 here. We're going to get both cars in the top 3, I think. And we're going to get both cars into Q2. Finish position, one car in the second. Well, we can't change that, but we can go for the fastest lap. Let's do that. We've got a new finish position streak. It's only 2 races, 2 in the top 4. Pay out 750 grand. We can do a new quali streak though. We'll go 2 in the top 4 for 5 races. We'll be a little bit more conservative on that one. And there we go.
Formula One is back in Montreal. Let's hope it's not going to be Groundhog Day. The local rodents have disrupted more than one race day here in the past. The Canadian Grand Prix is ready to kick off, and the only drama on the tracks we want to see is the best drivers in the world battling it out for a place on that podium. Gilles Villeneuve is a quick, free-flowing circuit in parts, with a stop-start aspect thrown in for good measure around the chicanes and hairpin bends. Medium-speed downforce will play a large part in avoiding the wall of champions and ensuring success at this iconic track. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell.
Ooh, wet practice and a very wet Saturday. Okay. And then a dry race. So that's going to make setting up the car a bit trickier. Right, so we took Pierre out last time, I believe. So let's take George out this time. Right, let's swap out the parts. So we want old, worn down engines. We're still on the original ERS unit. Gearboxes, let's go to our first gearbox. There we go. Let's take a look at the sliders. Oh, okay. Polar opposites on the front wing. So we want very, very low front wing angle on George's car. This one we're going to go with a little bit more. So let's go with... let's try a 4, a 12, a 2.8, a 3.15, and a 0.75. Let's give that a go. Run plan for Montreal is 21 laps, but we are potentially going to have rain, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen here? Driving options, as always, we will lower the pace. On George's car, we're going to go very different on this one. We're going to go 2.5, 11.5, 2.8, 3.3, and a 0.9. There we go. Oh, okay, so the rear wing isn't going to work there. So let's try something different. Let's go 2.5, 12, 4.6, 3.05, and a 0.45. Okay. Yeah, let's give that a go. Again, we'll put 21 laps in, but with the rain, if it comes in this session, then that's going to scupper things. And let's go practice.
How's the radio on track?
And it's dry, so that means rain in session 2, which is when George is coming out. That's not ideal. I was kind of hoping it would be wet in this session, dry in the next one.
Watch those curbs.
Alright, let's see how we do. So how was everyone's weekend?
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Any comments on balance?
Okay, 80%. Not great. Could be the rear wing, could be the roll bar. Could be both. Better on Gasly's car. 88 is much better.
Copy.
Oh, 2-week holiday. Very nice. Any plans? Or just going to veg? Mine was alright, thanks for asking, Jeremy. I picked up a couple of inserts online for my board games. Got one for Pandemic and one for Star Wars Outer Rim from Folded Space, and then spent the afternoon gluing my fingers together, trying to put them, get them properly assembled. I sort of dry built them over the weekend, and then just took them apart and re-glued them, with some super glue today, which I still have bits of super glue on my fingers. And I went to Tesco to pick up a little bit of super glue, like a little 3-gram Loctite, and it's already run out. It's so fucking small. I've never ever used up an entire tube of super glue in one sitting, and that was ridiculous. I was not impressed at how little was actually in there. So I'm going to have to order more, because I've still got a dice tower to put together and the Pandemic insert. So I'm going to have to order some glue. I'll get a larger pot from Amazon or something, I think. Okay, front wing is potentially a 1. That would be very low. What else can we change? Let's see. The roll bar does need to change, but how much and in which direction? That is the question. Let's go there, and then let's try... Oh, I really want to try a 0.5. That's a brave choice. I'm going to gamble with that, see how that shakes out. We don't need new tyres, these ones are going to be absolutely fine. Yeah, it was like £3.50 for this little 3-gram tube of Loctite, and there was a lot less in it than I thought there was, and by the time I'd finished putting together the 6 sections of my outer rim insert, I ran out just before. I didn't even get to finish gluing everything in that particular one pack. So luckily the parts I didn't need to glue were not like the edges. I'd already built the frame, and it was just like the slots for like the card holders. So and that's all good. But yeah, very disappointed with how short that lasted. Shrinkflation strikes again. Okay, one in, one out. Okay, so it is the roll bar that needs to change. Let's go with a 3.7. Let's drop the front wing down to a 3. And let's try... Let's try that. I'm going to start getting through my backlog of PS5 games. Oh, and a number of times I've said that to myself, and it just hasn't happened. It really hasn't. I've got so many games that I picked up on a sale with every intention of playing and haven't started them. And some of them of those games have been in my library for more than a year, more than 2 years. More than 2 years, a lot more than 2 years in some cases. But yeah, I picked up the Mafia trilogy on sale. Haven't started any of them. I picked up the Kingdom Hearts quadrilogy. Haven't played any of them. Yeah, I got way too many games. I keep picking one up here and one up there, and oh, that's on sale. I quite like the look of that. Let's give that a go.
Oh, we've had a spin.
No, problems for Teo. Okay, this is the real gamble, this setup. Did we get it right? No. We got it very, very wrong. Oh dear. Okay, well at least we know which way not to go now. Let's have another look. Yeah, we made that very bad. Okay, so that needs to be all the way over there. Oh man, this is going to be a nightmare to fix. That's going to have to be at least a 3.7, probably a 2.8. No, maybe a 3.7. A 4.5. A 12. Man, this is a setup I've never ever put together before. I have no idea how this one's going to shake out. Alright, let's give that a go. 4, 12. Let me see if I can just convert this to one that I have got. So before 12, a 2.8, a 3.15, and a 0.75. Actually looks like it might work. Alright, we'll give that a go. Let's slap on some new tyres. We'll send them back out just to make a start. It'll only get a few laps in, but even if I...
How is the balance, please?
Okay, only a small improvement. Still needs some work.
Okay, copy that.
Let's get Ollie out for the last 5 minutes. Just try and make a little bit of extra progress for George. If I can get 2 bits of feedback, that would be awesome.
Good session, well done.
Oh, no. There we go. Okay, so we only got the one, but we've nailed the front wing, so that's a good start. Just got to wait and see how the rest of the setup shakes out. We do need to make some changes to Pierre, but it's getting a little bit easier to see. So the roll bar, a big change. It's the wrong thing to do there. We need a small change, which means I'm going to have to dial back the camber in that direction. That might be enough. We can correct the toe there for the braking. And that might even be enough for the front wing as well. It's not enough movement, I don't think. Let me go to a 2.5. Let me go to a 3.25 there. And yeah, let's give that a try. Right, so we're going to have some rain in this session. It's just a question of when. So let's go with the mediums. I want to keep the softs for the race. Because we're going to go soft, medium, soft, or soft, soft, medium, or medium, soft, soft, something like that. We'll go... I'm going to fuel for 28 laps, but we're not going to get a 28 lap run, I don't think, because of the rain. We'll do the same with George, and we'll just be ready to pull him in the second it starts raining. So I'll go with about 30 laps of fuel. You'll get probably about 5-10 minutes of running before it starts raining. That's what usually happens.
Radio check. Radio check. Radio check. Okay.
Yeah, about 10 minutes of running, look, before the rain hits. But then we will have a dry, well, according to the prediction, we'll have a dry period after that. But yeah, it's going to take a long time for that water to clear away. I think we're going to be, I could go full wet, so I don't know. I might just go inters and then just stay on inters for the rest of the session. I'll be slow when it's very wet, and I'll be slow when it's very, very dry, but at least I won't be stop-starting and breaking all the breaking the curve for Russell, so we'll be picking up track knowledge, because we know we've got heavy rain on Saturday, and we don't know if that's going to be practice or quali or both. So again, it might be that George goes into this quite underprepared. This could be Gasly's best chance of getting one on George.
We have more rain. We have more rain around.
Copy.
Balance update when you can. Balance update.
Okay, so a little bit of feedback from Ollie has helped. We've got a confirmed setup now, 97. Very good. We will look at maybe tweaking something, but when he comes in to change tyres, but we'll see. Oh, someone has spun.
Yellow.
Let's take
Oh,
a closer
Vashor.
look.
Vashor's had a
Now, just
whoopsie. I
focus
think it's the
on the
first time we've
hands.
ever seen Vashor have an incident
And that spin is
this season. I don't
undoubtedly
remember
gonna
seeing
cost
him,
them time.
his name pop up in a slow-mo replay like that, or well, a replay. I think he's probably been tagged by somebody, but I don't think I've seen him spin or crash on his own. Or if he has, I've probably missed the replay. Someone has crashed. Is it Vashor? No, I think that's him there. Look,
We've just
trying
had
to
a
sneak
crash
up
on
the inside. Oh, it's always
Let's
Charles.
take a look at the replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Did he hit one of the others? Oh, just missed the back of the Red Bull.
That crash is terrible news for the team.
That is something else they need to change for next season, is the crash animations. They are, yeah, some of them are very, very funny. You know, where the car just does this weird course to deliberately put it into a wall when it's nowhere near it.
VSC. Yellow flag.
Oh, Albon's out. What's he done?
Here's
Oh, it's a
the
red
replay.
flag. Oh, that's
Now
not
look at
good.
this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. Clearly, something went very, very wrong there.
Yeah, I can see why they red flagged that.
That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see.
Oh, so we're going to lose, what, 20 minutes of running? Oh, only 10 minutes. Weather after the restart will be wet. Okay, so we shall start on inters. What needs to change? Oh, I can change for free here. Ah, excellent. Okay, so let's do that. And that. And that should be enough. Let's put him on inters. There we go. And confirm. What about Gasly? Ooh, very close. Don't know about the cornering, but we need to change the traction a bit more. So I'm going to go there. I'll put the front wing back. Don't know if that's enough of a change. If I do that and then pull that back like that, yeah, we'll see how that works out. So again, let's go into this.
Red flag, red flag.
Okay.
Oh, don't tell me it's... no, it's damp right now. It might go dry. But given how unpredictable... No, look, there we go. The rain's changing. It's going to stay wet for the rest of the session, I think. So Russell is only at 12% track knowledge. He's really going to struggle getting his track knowledge in this this race.
Starting to have a little bit of rain.
Copy.
A little bit of rain. Oh, no, it did stop short, actually, going fully... No, it didn't. Oh, no, it did. It did stop just short of going fully damp. I know it stopped.
Rain, stop.
Copy.
How long will it take to drain? And given how much time is left, I'm just going to stay on these inters. I need George to start accruing track knowledge. And if I pull him in now, he's hardly going to gain anything at all in this session.
Someone spun out.
If you need to upgrade the drivers in your
How do you feel about doing another lap
laptop,
on this?
Farah, then you need to get rid of Nico Rosberg, because he's retired now. You know, you need to make sure you get George Russell in there.
What was the balance, please?
Running around with
really
old
pleased.
knackered drivers who don't race in the sport anymore.
Copy that.
It's no wonder you got no performance. Right, 97% for Gasly, and we pretty much nailed George's car, which is excellent. Just no setup, no track knowledge. See how the weather's completely broken? It's not even raining, and yet we've suddenly gone from no rain on the track at all, or no water on the track, or practically no water on the track, to very wet conditions. It's like, where's it come from? It's not raining. The weather in this game is really, really buggy. It stopped raining like 10 minutes ago, and it's just got wetter and wetter and wetter. Someone's left the tap on. Or someone's blocked all the portaloos, and the flush is overflowing. Right, 35%. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. We're not going to get him up to 100, but
Our
we don't
race
need to.
weekend continues as we head into...
We just need to get him over 85. Are we going to have a dry enough session to do that? That is the question. Let's just make that a little tweak. I'm going to run him for the whole session, so we're going to go 44 laps of fuel. Actually, no, I'm just going to go 40 laps of fuel. We can extend his stint. And Gasly just needs to run long enough. So 24 laps should be more than enough. Let's go 22. I can always extend him by a lap or two if I need to. What change do I need to make here? Okay, cornering. Let's do that.
Yeah, we can now. We can now.
Oh, we got more rain in this session. Damn it.
Yeah, all good.
It's not good. It's not what I needed to see. Because if it's going to be like the last session, it's going to be buggy as hell. Tempted to just leave George out on those hard tyres, you know.
Watch those curbs. Coming.
Oh man, look at them, it's like 4 wide. You're just causing chaos.
We have rain coming.
Yeah.
Okay, yellow flag.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Yeah, roger.
Verstappen hasn't set a time yet. There we go. Oh, he's looking quick. Has he changed his engine? Yes, he has. Verstappen has changed his engine. So he's going to be a lot more competitive this this race than he was last time out. And it's still early in the season, so it won't be a penalty. It'll be one of his normal allocation.
Rain on the track. Copy.
It's only just starting to rain now, when it's supposed to be over. And I have no idea how wet it's actually going to be because our weather centre is broken for this race. So
No
rain stopped.
Keep us updated on track conditions, please.
Oh god,
Yeah,
it's doing it again. Look, rain has stopped and it's getting wetter and wetter. Gonna stay out. Gonna be horrendously slow for George, but He's done 20 minutes. You know, if we stop him now, we're going to break that upward trajectory.
Do you think you'd benefit from another set?
There's not supposed to be any rain. It's blue skies. And lots
How is
of
the balance,
water.
please?
This makes no sense.
Wow, fantastic.
Copy that.
Well, it's drying up. I'm very slow, but as long as I don't do anything like put it in the wall, we'll be alright. Alright, that's half an hour's running for Gasly, so he's now coming into the garage. We just need that little tweak on his toe. There we go. Evening, Anthony. Just had your most dominant win. Okay. What circuit? And how dominant is dominant? There we go, finally the hard tyres come good. Still got 20 kilos of fuel in the car. Just gonna keep going. Don't tell him I'm actually going to get him up to 100. Stay out, man, stay out. See what you can get.
Fail 84, please. Fail 84.
Very nice.
Oh, there's a spin! Let's see what happened there. Now watch this. Here's the moment involving Albon. Look at that! They've spun their car.
We got him up to 97%. Wow, I did not think he'd get that high. But we were going to get the bonus once we got 85, so that's cool. We're going to have a full 100% car setup for Gasly once he's done his first Q1 run. And we are going to have a very wet quali. Starting on the inters. Okay. Let's go with a better engine for both cars. Do not want a rubbish engine here. ERS is fine for both. Gearbox, change the gearbox. There we go, and we are ready. Let's go qualify.
The radio is good? You can hear me, yeah?
Okay. I'm just going to stop running pretty soon, but we know how screwy the weather centre is. So let's go straight out, just in case it gets heavier.
Copy.
We've got an Aston in the way. That does not help So we're going to take manual control here.
No more rain expected. Copy.
Unconfirmed, rain, stop.
Copy.
Let's push, come on. Copy.
We need to push.
Copy.
No more rain, and yet it's creeping back up again. Look.
Only can use the deploy.
Ah, we're going to have an Alpha in the way. Get out of the way, get out of the way! Gas is looking fast. Russell did get held in that middle sector. .116.7 for Russell. 116.5 for Gasly, and the rain has got a little bit heavy. Well, let's say the track has got a little bit wetter.
Need to drop the pace.
Yeah.
Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please. Copy.
Oh, look at that, we timed it just right. Okay, that's bad news for anyone who hasn't set a time yet, which is the Mercedes, Alpines, the Ferraris. Verstappen should be okay. Maybe. The track's starting to dry up. Maybe they'll still be able to get through.
We've just had a spin.
Track water's coming down, so the cars that haven't set a time yet will possibly be okay. Oh, Leclerc and Sainz right on the edge, and they've done their run, and the track is getting drier. They could get knocked out here. Oh no, they've gone back out again. Sainz all over the back of Ricciardo there. And goes fastest. Whew. Fifth and 10th. But we just needed to get through the session, so not worried about that. Right, are we in dry running proper, or is it going to be another very short dry spell going into more rain?
Radio check.
Looks dry, but I'm going to send them out anyway, just to be on the
Radio
safe
check.
side.
Okay. Radio check. Okay.
Assuming we get no traffic, a single run should be enough to get us through anyway. I don't trust my weather system for this race. It's been wrong and all over the place so far. Again, Gasly has got the edge. 1:11.6, 1:11.5. Oh, very close. 65 thousandths of a second between them. And we are competitive with the Ferrari. We're faster than Verstappen. Sainz is a bit off the pace. Did he get held that I didn't spot? Bottas on his lap now. Is that Perez? No, Perez is on an out lap. Oh no, Perez is on an in lap. Bottas goes 5th. Perez is in danger of getting knocked out here. We're going to stay in. We don't need to run again. So Sainz leading the field. Alonso's going to try and get a toe off the back of Porsche. Which he kind of needs because he's been out qualified so far. Let's see what Perez can do. Norris all over the back of him. Norris might get a nice handy toe down the back straight here. It's a very handy toe. Perez is out. And Norris goes P2 with that toe. Wow. Look at this. Mercedes, McLaren, Alpine as the top 3, and then Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, then Red Bull, then us, then Ferrari, then us, and then the other Alfa Romeo. We're losing Haas, Vettel, Zhou, Perez, and Stroll. Wow. Okay, we're going to go scrubs for the first run, just to get a time in, and then we will do a fresh run at the end, unless it's going to rain, in which case I might swap tyres before I go straight out. Let's have a look.
How's the radio on track?
Oh, it's going to rain. Okay, so let's immediately throw on better tyres. Send Gasly out first this time. There we go. Clouds just darkened. We've got 4 minutes till it rains. So, if we don't see a flurry of activity from the pits, then we're going to see a very strange grid order. We've got one of the Ferraris coming out. It's Leclerc. This could well be the pole position shootout. There goes Alonso. Oh, he's going to be in our way. Can we get through without being held? I think we just about got away with that. Russell getting the slipstream. Yeah, half a second, 0.6 of a second faster. That slipstream was mighty for Russell there. And here comes the rain.
And rain falling now in the pit lane.
And that's it. I think that's it. I think that's Russell on pole. Track's too damp. That's it. That's quality done. No one's going to improve apart from maybe Porsche.
It's a good session all in all, I think. Still learned a lot.
No, still ends up last. Okay, so look at that. Alonso P4, Bottas P5, Sainz down in P6, Verstappen P7. Okay, I said we could get 2 in the top 3, and we managed it. But it was close. Yeah, the rain could have really screwed things up there. Right.
Drivers are strapping themselves in, ready for race day.
Williams made short work of the qualifying session here and have been rewarded with strong grid positions to start the race. We saw a reasonably good qualifying performance from Ferrari, and they certainly have a good chance to capitalize during the race. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
But don't forget, there's always excitement in Montreal, and the odds are that this will be another Grand Prix to remember.
Okay, so we could one stop this, but I'm going to two stop it. I like the soft, medium, soft. But because we're at the front, I might go medium, soft, soft. Okay, so let's have a look. Medium, soft, soft is 1 minute 30. Sorry, 1 hour 30 exactly. Let me just delete this, and what if I go medium, medium, soft? Can I improve on that? It's touch and go, but not really. I'll have a little bit more life on the tyres. I'll be quicker at the end of the stint than the beginning of the stint. I'll do that. I'll go medium, medium, soft. If we get a safety car, then we can always change things up a bit. So let's do the same over here. Medium, medium, soft. Having that extra little bit of life in the tyres does give me a bit more flexibility to push at various different points if I need to. And we'll just create an alternative strategy. Like that, there we go. So let's see what happens. We're going to take 1 lap of fuel out. And I am going to start aggressive with the ERS and the fuel, actually. We're going to go for it at the start. I could even push the tyres a little bit as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's really go for it at the start. See if we can break away.
It's sunny and bright as the drivers line up on the grid. And here we have George Russell. They're in P1. Let's see if they can take advantage of that position. Next for the team, it's Pierre Gasly. Starting in third place, they're in a really good position for this race. Will their hard work pay off today? The drivers are ready and raring to go. It's the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
All right, mighty start from Russell. Gasly couldn't get alongside Leclerc. In fact, he's been challenged by Alonso. Alonso's got him. Wow, what a start for Alonso.
So we keep focusing on the pace.
Oh, Alonso's on softs. No wonder.
Alfa Romeo
He's got that better traction. We've got the jump on him here, though.
Okay, good job, thank you.
George is just sprinting.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Gasly side by side, going up the inside of Leclerc here. Gets in, we've got a spin. Schumacher's been involved, he's got a penalty.
2 cars out, a lot of debris.
Let's have a look. Now just focus on the Haas.
Who's that? Is that Ricciardo at the back? Or is that? It's got to be.
That's the contact there. Oh, there's chaos on the track.
Yeah, it's Ricciardo. Wow. And Perez is down in 15th. Crazy stuff going on. Alonso stuck in a Ferrari sandwich. Let's calm things down now.
And keep going with the lift off, you're doing very good job. Keep going with the lift off.
Yeah.
You got excited there before you realised Hamilton isn't on the track. He's not in the. He's not in the race at all. He's not in the Grand Prix. He's not in the season. Paul Verschoor though, he's now 30 seconds adrift of Schumacher after that.
DRS enabled. DRS enabled.
We've got a 2.8 second lead, that's nice, and Alonso's definitely looking punchy. Can he make a move with DRS here? He has got the extra grip at the moment. In fact, it's Sainz he's threatening to make the pass. Bottas going defensive. Verstappen trying to go around the outside, which will become the inside. Can't convert it. Oh, now Alonso's got to run, surely. No. Which means Sainz might go through. Sainz might get them both. Oh, it's close. Look how close that is. Wow. Right, Alonso's got him here. And Sainz is going to get Leclerc as well, possibly. Oh, Sainz boxes in Alonso. Beautiful coordination from Ferrari there. Leclerc stayed where he was, Sainz overtook. Alonso, the big loser there. That was superb stuff. And now Sainz is having a look at his teammate. Sainz is looking very racy. Leclerc will have DRS on the back straight though.
Okay, recharge on. Copy.
Oh, side by side, nearly hitting the wall of champions. Look at the Ferraris in the background. We've had a yellow flag.
Was that a lock-up on the track? Let's take a closer look. Now just take a look
Yuki
at the
cut the
McLaren.
chicane.
It's a lock-up.
He has very
That's
much
gonna
cut the
cost
chicane. Chicane? What chicane? It's just a gentle
And the
curve.
team had such high hopes today.
Charge on, charge on.
The Ferraris are catching. Oh, side by side through the chicane for the Ferraris again. Alonso glued to the back of them. Yeah, the Ferraris are definitely catching. They're about half a second a lap quicker than we are right now. That's a little concerning. Sainz is through. So's Alonso. Leclerc, the big loser there, dropping 2 places. Wow, look at that. 1.4 seconds faster. That's crazy pace. Sainz is looking so fast.
Charge off, good job.
Copy.
Where's our pace gone?
Currently P3.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
We just don't have any pace right now. I have to say I'm now very concerned about our chances of winning this race. Oh wait, Sainz is on softs. No wonder he's been, he's been so rapid. fastest car on paper at this track. On soft tyres, yes. No wonder he wheeled us in at 1.2 seconds a lap.
Charge on, charge on.
And of course, with Alonso on soft as well, they've just pulled the entire train back in touch with us. Gotta be careful Gasly doesn't get jumped by Alonso here. Just trying to make sure he gets that last little bit of battery he needs to be fully charged. Oh wow, just he went straight around the outside of him there, like he wasn't even there. That's the difference in tyre compounds. So much more grip.
Looks like that was a position gain.
I'll watch this
for
again.
Alfa Romeo. Here's the
Watch
replay.
Alonso here.
Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo.
Look at that acceleration, just whoop, slingshotted straight round us. Alright, that's pretty much full charge now for Gasly.
Charge off.
Okay.
Might be better just to not try and fight Alonso.
Okay, recharge on, recharge on. Copy.
I don't know. If I can hold position in P2, I will do. I want to get Russell recharged. Oh, yellow flag. It's, oh! Slice is spun.
Did somebody spin out there? Let's take a look at the replay.
I looked away for 2
Let's have another
seconds.
look.
Well, not even 2
Science
seconds.
is the focus here.
It's like I blinked and missed it.
That looked
Literally.
like a very nasty spin. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
So Sainz all the way down in 18th. Oh, that's ruined his race. He'll still be on for points, but I think that's taken him out of contention for the win.
Let's go recharge off, recharge off. Copy.
So Alonso could potentially lead this Grand Prix. He's having a look. He's having a look. He's got it. Russell's about to get swamped by both Gasly and Leclerc.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Okay, recharge on, recharge on. Copy.
Yeah, I glanced down at the comments and looked back at the screen, and then I just realised, yeah, I saw the yellow flag banner, and then I realised there was no Ferrari in front of Russell. I'm like, well, what did I miss? I literally just glanced down at the comments on my phone for a second. Alright, well, Alonso's tyres are going to be good for a while. It's going to take another 10 laps or so before we start to get a real pace advantage over him in terms of tyre grip. I'm content to just sit behind him for now. Make sure both my drivers are fully charged. There's absolutely no point sprinting away from him, because the pack will just hunt us down. Verstappen up to 5th on his soft tyres. Perez 13th now, Sainz up to 17th. He's got past Ricciardo. I kind of want to have a look at Sainz cutting his way through the field, but this is a really tight train here. I don't want to miss any of the action up here either. So we'll just have to keep an eye on Sainz on the leaderboard instead.
Let's go recharge off. Copy.
There we go, outside to inside, sweeping back into the lead.
Nice work.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Good stuff from Sainz, makes short work of Albon there. Back to the front, and look at this. Look how close it is. The top 7 are separated by less than 2 seconds. The top 9 just 2.5 seconds. I've been really impressed with how close the grid has been this season. I mean, yeah, we've kind of been walking it a little bit with better strategy than the AI on some of these races, but you know, the level of competition between the rest of the grid is a lot closer than it has been. Oh, big crash somewhere. It's Ricciardo, I think. Oh, we've got a VSC.
DRS disabled. DRS disabled. Okay, recharge on. Okay. Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please.
Let's see what happened there. Now look at this. Daniel Ricciardo involved.
Has he hit the wall of champions? Oh, he has, in a big way.
Thank goodness nobody else was involved. That was a big crash.
Is that him out? No, he's still going. He's got to do a whole lap with a car that's absolutely knackered. Doesn't look like he's got a puncture, but he's going to have suspension damage. He's possibly going to have chassis damage. He's certainly got front wing damage. That car is very slow. That's Ricciardo's race well and truly done. And somewhere in all the carnage, Sainz did get past Tsunoda. I think we're going to lap Ricciardo before the VSC comes back in. Oh, we'll certainly get very close to it. It's going to have a long stop. It's going to be like an 8-second stop for him. New front wing being fitted. Yeah, we got close to lapping him. Not quite. You can see the red there on the suspension. I wonder if that is just denoting suspension damage. Because that part of the car is not painted red.
Let's pick our pace up, let's go. Copy. And VSC.
Okay, we're underway again.
DRS enabled, DRS enabled.
Push hard, push hard.
Okay.
Gasly straight on the back of Alonso there. Now, with Ricciardo on hard tyres, it's surely now just a matter of time before we lap him. He's only a few seconds up the road. So Gasly's through, can Russell follow him? No, he can't.
Position, just gained by Williams.
Alonso's going to have a look. He's going to get him. George is probably going to get Gasly as well.
No way.
Oh, a little jink from Gasly there, blocking the move.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Well, this is going to be a lot of overtaking points earned in this Grand Prix for both our drivers. And the field's starting to break up already. Look, you got Bottas now a second off outside of DRS. Same for Norris.
Okay, that's good, very good.
And that was the rear wheels of Ricciardo we just saw there.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Oh, is Russell going to get him? Come on, get the acceleration. Not quite. I think we're at the point now where those softs are starting to go off. Yeah, 62%. Yeah, those softs are starting to fall away a bit. So now we're into the territory where we should have naturally more tyre pace than Alonso's softs. He's still going to be quick. And if he stays in the DRS, he's still going to be a big problem. But if we can we can get our drivers 1 and 2 here, then they can swap amongst themselves and hopefully keep Alonso behind them, and then maybe just gap him. Once again, Alonso looks like he's going to try and go around the outside. He does. Can George sneak through? And we're seeing some soft tyre runners pitting.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Magnussen is in. Sonoda is in. Zhou is in. And they're going hard. Oh, and the mediums. They're medium runners. All three of them gone off the mediums onto hard tyres. Did not expect that. Meanwhile, Russell coming under pressure from Leclerc here. It's time for us to make a move, I think. Oh, yellow flag in sector 3. Someone hit the wall. We'll just go wide.
Straight on. Let's have a look. Now let's have a look. It's Lance Stroll. And there's the lockup. It almost got away from them entirely.
Kept it out the wall.
And that.
Right, Gasly is through. Can Russell follow him through?
Very good job.
No, he can't. See if we can force the issue.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Oh, what a move. What a move.
Okay, nice job. Well done.
So now I'm hoping that Alonso is going to play spoiler and start holding up the pack behind of Leclerc, Verstappen, etc. Going to push for the rest of this lap like this. Leclerc's through, but Alonso will get DRS and harry him all the way down the back. Alonso got him. Got him in the hairpin. Right, so hopefully this time Alonso will not be able to reel us in. Gap is what, 2 seconds, let's keep an eye on that. Given that we had a few laps as well behind a VSC, I think I'm going to switch their strategy. Yeah, let's switch their strategies. Soft tyres seem to be hanging on better than I thought they would in comparison to the mediums.
Recharge on, please. Recharge on. Covering.
Okay, Sainz up to 10th. Ahead of Perez now. Leclerc and Alonso still battling away, Verstappen right with them. Ocon's getting involved in that now, and Bottas. They're definitely holding each other up, which is what we wanted. So we've got a 3-second gap. That should protect us from an undercut. If we can keep stretching that, that'll be even nicer. Norris is probably going to be the first of the soft runners to pit. His tyre's definitely in worse shape than everyone else's. Plain sailing from here. Well, yes and no. I mean, I think we may well see a few one-stops from drivers like Leclerc and Verstappen, maybe even Bottas. Drivers who are good with their tyre wear. Sainz is still on his soft, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, look, we're 25 laps into a 70-lap race and these softs are still hanging on. Sainz up to 8th now. So, if they're one-stopping, I think the guys on softs might well two-stop, but the guys who are on mediums, like us, they could just one-stop this. Which means, you know, we're going to have some mighty pace on the softs to catch up, overtake, pull a gap. And here we go. They're one-stopping, look. Maybe they'll go for a short stint on softs, but... Oh, Leclerc's getting held. And Sainz is coming in as well. Where is Sainz? Who's there? Maybe it's just a frozen mechanics glitch then. But yeah, Leclerc lost out big time there. So Ocon, Bottas, Leclerc, Norris, Alonso, they could all be one-stopping. Which means we're going to need some strong pace. That's why I switched them from medium soft to medium soft, because we're committed to a two-stop. I said before the start of the race I was going to two-stop. I prefer the two-stop. Especially in terms of getting the fastest lap, but it does make things a little trickier. And if we get a safety car...
box.
It could be great for us, it could be horrible for us.
Yes,
it depends
box.
when it comes.
Sainz in the pits.
So yeah, Sainz is boxing.
Go recharge off when you're ready.
Perez out ahead of Sainz, well ahead of Sainz.
Charge on.
Okay.
So Sainz has lost out a little bit as well. It's all going wrong for Ferrari again. Just Ferrari being Ferrari.
Charge off.
Alright, so where are we going to feed back out?
And
It's going to be close, but we should hopefully stay in the lead. It's going to be so close. That's Ricciardo. There's Verstappen. We did it. We stayed ahead. So Gasly is not safe.
We have margin to push a bit more.
Yeah, copy.
Let's use what's left on those tyres.
Let's lift off, please.
Copy.
Need to drop the pace.
Yeah.
Charge on.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Can we get ahead of Verstappen? I think Russell's going to get him, but it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Verstappen's all over the back of Russell. Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't expect that. Here comes Gasly. Where's he going to feed out? He's right behind the pair of them. Oh, got held up by Ricciardo there. And that's going to put us under pressure from Ocon.
Charge off.
Copy.
Right, Russell needs to sprint. Needs to break away from Verstappen. It's going to be tricky to do.
Okay, push. Let's go.
Ahead.
Gasly's going to have to play the slightly more patient game. He's going to have to catch Verstappen and then just charge up for a couple of laps. This is the crucial sector, this first sector. Okay, we couldn't gap him, but we got close. We pull out enough of an acceleration there to just about make sure that we can be safe here for this DRS zone. Had to gap in for that one, and I think we just about did it.
Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please.
Copy.
Yes, we did. We gapped him. Excellent stuff.
Okay, charge on.
Okay.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
So Russell should be free and clear now. He should just gradually start pulling away from Verstappen. We've got a car that's better for this circuit, and we've got the better tyres. I mean, Verstappen is just mighty, because Verstappen's Verstappen, but theoretically we should be able to pull away from them. He's doing that half overtake thing. I hate it when they do that. There we go, I think we got the DRS there, which is exactly what I was looking for.
Okay, that's good, Pierre, very good.
Yes, we did. Excellent stuff.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Charge off, charge off.
Copy.
Only can use the deploy.
Copy.
Yeah, Russell is definitely gapping Verstappen quite comfortably now. We need to get Gasly onto the back of Leclerc. Sorry, onto the back of Verstappen. We've already broken Ocon. So we should catch Verstappen quite quickly. Let's just save what we've got so that we can then use it to push to get past. Definitely a spanner in the works. Still being in third this many laps after the stop, but now we can start to really utilise the pace of the car. It does mean though that Russell's probably going to win this race. I mean, there's still a long way to go. We're still only half distance, but I don't know if Gasly's going to be able to get back in touch with Russell. He's what, 6 seconds off? It's doable if he's quick enough. Alright, I've got a bit of traffic coming up. Is that going to play a factor? I think we just missed out on the DRS, I'm not sure. Yeah, we missed it.
Okay, ciao John.
Okay.
Schumacher yet to get out of the way. There he goes. That definitely hurt Max. Did we give Max the DRS there? We might have done. Yep, we did. But we're close enough to slipstream him all the way down the back straight here. Oh, we've got a lock-up at the hairpin. It's Joe. Vettel's involved. We've got a safety car. Oh.
Sounds like there's been contact. We can take a look now. Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Ooh.
Goodness me, that is a serious
Oh,
collision.
that's a big crash. Okay, well that's bad for Russell. That's really bad for Russell.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
Oh god, Albon's crashed as well. I didn't catch the replay in time on that one. Vettel's in the pits. Going on to softs. New front wing. He might well have to pit again. Don't see any damage to
You're doing a very good job.
Albon's car there.
Okay.
Or no obvious damage anyway. Let me pause for a second. Might be worth switching George. I don't know about Gasly. It's asking a lot to do it on the mediums. Might just about make it work. we'll have a few laps of very slow pace. We won't have to stop again if we look after the tyres. I'm going to hedge my bets. I'm going to keep Gasly on the strategy he's on, but I am going to box George while he has that small gap to minimise how much time he's going to lose later in the race. He's got, what, 6.5 seconds. So hopefully we should get him out behind Gasly and ahead of Ocon. Let's do it.
Box. Yes, box.
If we can't get Ocon, we'll certainly get Bottas. It's normally a very quick pit stop, and with the safety car speeds, that's only going to improve our pit lane time here. There's Ocon. We just got ahead of Bottas. Ooh, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. But George is now good to go to the end. Gasly doesn't have a gap like that to slot into. And now he's caught with safety car anyway, so he's just going to have to go really aggressive. Quick tyre check. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, Gasly's going to have a big pace advantage in terms of tyre grip, but only for a short period of time. I'm going to have to sprint him like crazy and just hope that he can pull away fast. Russell, I'm going to try and keep in a low pace setting and just sit on the back of Verstappen, because we should be able to get past Ocon quite quickly with a full battery and brand new mediums. And then I'll just play a patient, protecting the tyres strategy with Russell, because I think Verstappen may still possibly, he's still got the option, because he started on softs. He may possibly go back to softs. I don't know, with this safety car and everyone getting extra laps in at a very low pace and saving tyres, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think some drivers that were going to 2-stop might now 1-stop. As a result, they might be able to stretch their tyres enough. Magnussen is going to have to pit again, I think, as is Tsunoda. Vachur's definitely going to have to pit again. Ricciardo's going to have to pit again. I don't think they're going to make it to the end. Everyone else, though, it's an open question. As here come the lap cars. There is Danny Rick and his bright red suspension up. He is the last lap car, and he is now through. So is a safety car going to come in at the end of this lap? Probably not. It's probably going to be next lap.
Safety car is in this
Never mind,
lap.
it's coming in this lap.
No lift and coast required. Copy.
Let's lift off, please.
Copy.
Only can use and deploy.
Okay, we've got 2 laps
Yeah.
of no DRS to get ahead and pull a second gap. Now Red Bull is mighty in a straight line. This could be a very tricky thing to do. It's the corners where we're going to have the advantage. And then obviously the acceleration out with the ERS deployment. But there we go, we're through.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
Alright, buddy, push, push.
Copy.
So 1.5 laps to go till the DRS is going to come into play. We've got the 1 second gap that we needed. Going to keep pushing for a couple more corners because I don't trust that we'll be able to keep it if it's close. I want to get the gap up to 2 seconds. There we go. That's the 2 second gap I wanted. .30 laps to go. We're certainly not going to make these tyres last.
You can use the ice.
So we need to sprint in, which is what we're doing.
Very good.
Fastest lap.
Copy.
And then, well, we'll have to see where we shake out. Might be a struggle for Gasly to get back into contention for the win, but he'll be there or thereabouts. Just going to hold position with Russell. We're looking after the tyres here. We've already dropped Bottas, just about. But Leclerc is pushing through, and Leclerc is through. Ocon's actually having a look at Verstappen here.
Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please. Copy.
Ocon goes through. Can we follow? No, we ended up sort of just stuck behind the pair of them. And that's alright. Don't need to push just yet. I want to keep my tyres better than theirs as long as I can. This is a long old stint we're going to have to do for Russell. We've still got another 28 laps to go. after this lap. Oh, and this time we get him. We nearly get the pair of them. That was beautiful. Beautiful move.
Well done, mate.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Let's see that again.
Here's the replay. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
If we'd been on a more aggressive tyre pace, we might have got Ocon at the same time there. I'm quite happy we
Moving
didn't,
up a place.
because it means now we get the DRS here. I just want to sit second in this queue. I don't want to sit at the front. I mean, if I do get in the front, then I want to stay in front, at the front of the queue, but as slow as possible to give Gasly the best chance of pulling out a gap. So if we can get Ocon here, and then just run slow, and we're going to get him. We're going to get him. Ah, Russell just made that look so easy.
Well done. You put that in when it counted. Good job.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Okay, so now I'm actually going to sprint.
Come on. Copy.
Because I think on these tyres we've probably got more pace than the hards, and I don't want to pull them with me.
No lift and coast required from our side at the moment.
Copy.
There is a risk that I can't break away and that I'm just going to pull them closer to Gasly, but at the very least, if I do pull this opening train, it might create a bit of a gap, a little window halfway down it for Gasly to drop into, and then he'll be able to make a lot of quick DRS overtakes. We've almost got the 1 second that we need. There we go, that's the 1 second.
Lift and coast required.
Yeah, copy.
We need a little bit more lift off, please.
Copy.
As things stand, Gasly is going to come out in 18th, 17th. There's not enough of a gap yet.
Let's go for a push.
Copy.
So let's see if I can keep the gap to Verstappen at this pace setting. I'm not so sure I can. Let's give it a little bit more beans.
Push, come on.
Copy.
He's not going to get DRS on this straight. But he might well get it on the next one. Yeah, that Red Bull's just too fast in a straight line for me to run at a low pace setting and pull away. So, I have kind of hurt Gasly there, actually. So now let's just try and play spoiler.
Okay, recharge on.
Copy.
Superb. I was about to say this is superb defensive driving from Russell, and he gets passed by both cars. Okay, so let's turn that off before he gets completely swamped. He's going to get swamped anyway. There goes Leclerc.
Keep you cool, let's keep going.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
It's not the end of the world. And it's not as good as it could be. We have given Gasly an extra couple of seconds back. About 3 seconds. If he boxes now, we're looking around Stroll Albon. It's going to go another lap. I think I've just missed DRS on Leclerc. Oh no, I got it, I got it.
No lift and coast required.
Copy.
Oh, they're going 3 wide through the first corner. Wow. Risky, risky stuff. Alright, we've got a potential here to get out behind Alonso.
Let's lift off, please.
Copy.
I'm starting to wonder if I should have kept both drivers on the same tyre strategy and then used them to leapfrog each other and pull the gap that way. I'm not sure whether it would have worked. And then they would have tripped over each other, fighting their way back through. Maybe this is the better strategy.
Yeah, in the box.
Copy that.
Okay, so can we get out ahead of Alonso? Oh, sorry, ahead of Vettel. We've got a 20-second gap. Stroll's just got him. Yeah, we're comfortably there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. We managed to, just by staying out that extra 2 laps, jump from a potential P18 to a P12. And now let's save.
Need to drop the pace.
Okay.
Russell's still in a decent position. Oh, and that is a very, very sideways Max Verstappen.
Yellow flag. Yellow.
Let's take a closer look. Now here we see Max Verstappen. What a spin out! The team are
And he's
devastated.
behind
They'll be quick.
Gasly. There he is. Is it going to be another race in a row for Max not scoring points?
Can we do lift and coast?
Yep, fine.
Just while I'm charging the battery, let's just protect the softness of the soft tyres. Alright, 19 more laps to go. New softs. No battery. A lot of places to make up. If anyone can do it, it's Gasly. There's a reason he won the World Drivers' Championship in a less than, you know, not the best car. We still don't have the best car, but we're in a better shape this season than we were last. And with new wings coming, I think next race we could be very, very fast.
Charge off.
Yeah.
Let's try and fight our way through a couple of places if we can.
Okay, good job.
I'm going to need to use a
And there's
DRS
an
deployment.
overtake from Williams.
See how I'm going to get through. Russell up to second.
Let's see what happened there. Now we see the Williams here.
Beautiful. And now he's tucked up behind the Ferrari
And there they go, moving up a position.
and sitting comfortably in second place with very nice tyres. Right, I've got to get Alonso here. Excellent. Can I get Perez as well?
Good job.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
Surely not the pair of them. Well, we got Perez, and then that's Porsche as well. Now we're on to Sainz and Magnussen.
And keep an eye on your battery. Very good job.
That was Ricardo. Sainz is 3 seconds behind. Okay.
Okay, charge on.
Okay.
But very nice little stint there for Gasly, and we've already broken Porsche as well. So we'll sit and charge up behind Sainz for a little while. We're leading. I didn't even see that overtake.
Still all to play for.
Keep an eye on the fuel, please.
Yeah.
Alpine just advanced. Let's take a look at the replay. Now have a watch at...
Gasly's through against Sainz.
Okay, that's good, very good. Charge off.
Norris up next. What happened to Magnussen? Oh, Magnussen's pitted. He's coming out on softs. Sonoda as well. Okay, so we knew that those were the guys that were likely to stop. There was one other, Ricardo and Schumacher. No, not Schumacher. That was for sure, and he has already stopped. There he is. Vettel might have to stop again.
Well done.
And just like that, Gasly's back in the picture. Still protecting those tyres. It's helping keep the pack at a slightly slower pace as well when we do take the lead, which is allowing Gasly to close back in. We're going to get DRS on Leclerc here.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
I feel justified in my decision to box Russell now. And look at the tyre situation. We're still on 70% tyres.
Okay, good job.
I'm going to sprint him for a
Let's
lap
pick our pace up. Let's go.
now that we've got a DRS break here on Leclerc.
No lift and coast required from our side at the moment.
Copy.
Gasly's just 2 seconds off the lead. He's caught up so fast.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Yeah.
Give us more lift off, please.
Okay.
Come on, Russell, you can do it. He can break away. It's going to be close. He might just have done it. Does that rear wing open up? No, it doesn't. Fantastic. Russell has broken away. We looked after his tyres enough to the point where he could do that, and now should stay ahead. Now we just need to get Gasly through the field.
Okay, we need some deploy.
Copy.
Got to be careful. We've got Sights right behind us. He's going to be itching to find a way through. Go on up the inside of Norris. Good lad. Very brave on the brakes.
You're doing a good job.
He's doing a great job. Meanwhile, Russell's upped his gap to 3 seconds.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
And this is a run up the inside of Bottas. Beautiful.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
Okay, look at the
kill the
battery. We're
battery.
very low now.
Okay.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
And we still got Ocon. Even with no battery, we still got him. We are boxed in though. Behind Leclerc. Oh, is it 3 wide? It's 3 wide. And we got the pair of them.
Okay,
Wow,
that's good.
we got the pair of them with no battery. That was amazing.
Williams there gaining several places in one go. Let's have a look.
What a
Now
move.
Look at this. It's
Look at
Pierre
this.
Gasly.
Squeezing through the middle. Battery is in harvest mode. Still has enough traction on those tyres to out-drag Leclerc.
Superb move, gaining more and more places. The driver's team there cheering them on.
That was phenomenal. Kind of want Leclerc to get me here so I can get DRS on the back straight. He's not going to get me. Alright. I need more battery. There's no way I can sprint away with just 20% battery. Or 25%.
Don't tell me we can't do anything.
So we'll sit behind for another
So
lap.
keep focusing on the
We'll
pace.
charge.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Russell has the gap up to 4 seconds. Gasly will eat into that very quickly once he gets past. and then he'll probably get Russell. So Gasly could still win this. There we go, he's through. And that's enough battery now, and a whole straight of DRS unopposed to stretch that gap, break the 1 second. And he does it before turn 3. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Right, neutral. Straight fight now. Just need to make sure he doesn't run out of fuel.
Give us a bit more lift off, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel justified in my decision to split them like that. I think if I kept them both out, it would be
Let's lift off, please.
counterproductive. They would have gotten each other's way, trying to fight their way through the field. It would have been awkward trying to manage both of them cutting their way through, and one of them would inevitably have suffered. If I kept them, if I pulled them both in, Gasly would be way further down the field and would not have had the tyres to really fight and pull away in moments like this. So, yeah, it was the right decision to box Russell. It was the right decision to keep Gasly out. It helps that Russell's one of the best drivers on the grid when it comes to looking after his tyres as well. And now we sit back and we leave him to it and we see which one wins. If Gasly can get into Russell's DRS, he'll nab him. It's just a question of whether Russell can get him back on the next lap. Oh, he gets DRS off the back of Schumacher there. That took a chunk of time out of Russell. That gap is just falling. He was 1.3 seconds slower on that last lap, Russell. I mean, Gasly did get some DRS, so you can maybe take 3/10 off, but he was a second slower, effectively. He's going to be in DRS before this first DRS zone. There we are. Look, that's inside a second. We're going to see a pass this lap. Russell has fuel to burn. Yeah, I know, but I'm not interfering. Straight fight. Just leave him to it. So Gasly's going to get Russell. It's just a question of whether Russell can stay with Gasly through Sector 1 to pick up that DRS or not. If he can't, Gasly's got this race well and truly on, in the bag. But if Russell can stay with him through the first sector and pick up DRS, it's game on all the way through to the end.
5 more laps, 5 more laps.
This is where those soft tyres are really going to come into their own for Gasly. And Russell's staying with him. So this is going to be a scrap all the way to the end. Ocon's on the podium right now. That would be amazing for Alpine if they can hold it. It's a straight fight between Ocon and Leclerc. We'll keep an eye on that. Russell's going to try and go outside to inside.
4 more laps, 4 laps.
Has he got the traction? Yes, he has. Gasly straight back on him. Sainz is through on Bottas. Can he interject himself into the fight with Ocon? Can he make up 4 seconds? I don't know. I don't think he can. I think it's just a straight 2 dog fight between Leclerc and Ocon for 3rd place. And I'm pulling for Ocon. Not least because he's going to have Ferrari in the constructors. It would be amazing to see Ocon on the podium. Russell's going to go over and under again.
3 more laps, 3 more laps.
Ocon's got slightly better tyres, but not by much. Bottas has got sights again. I think it depends on who the teams have employed in their aero and technical departments. Alpine generally tend to keep hold of their staff. Oh, they're side by side through turn 2. Ocon holding on. 2 laps to go. Come on, Ocon. Oh, Leclerc just goes completely around him under braking there. And he'll have DRS. Wow, what a move from Leclerc. That was a clutch move, that was. Supreme confidence under braking. But he's going to give up DRS on the back straight. Russell now lining up Gasly. Can he get him before the chicane? I think he can. Oh, side by side as they come up to the line.
Okay, final lap, final lap.
Ocon's back into third. Can he hold it for this one lap? Sainz back ahead of Bottas. His fight's up and down. Verstappen has made it back into the points and he's all over the back of Magnussen. Can he get 8th? His fight's all the way up and down the grid. We can't look at them all. There's too many. Norris is involved in that fight with Bottas and Sainz as well now. This is it. This is for the win. If Gasly can make the move, he's going to get the win. If he can't, Russell will probably hold him at the line. I think Russell might just hold him. It's going to be so close. It's neck and neck. They're going to cross the line side by side. Oh, Gasly gets it on the flag. Wow, look at that. Identical finishing times. Leclerc jumps Ocon. Oh, it's a shame. Sainz holds off Bottas. Magnussen holds off Verstappen. Photo finish. Literally a photo finish between those two. That was incredible.
Pick up as well.
What a finish. So much drama. Ocon almost got a podium. Gasly won by less than 1,000th of a second. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, this weekend, Pierre Gasly flew us to the stars.
Let's wait for the official time classification, see if there was actually a gap between them, but
Never have a team been more deserving of a podium. Everyone must be ecstatic.
Russell very magnanimous in defeat there. Gasly getting his title defence back on track.
Form today, fully deserving of his podium finish here.
And that was only possible because we were able to open up enough of a gap to get him out behind Alonso.
It was a solid drive from all three of them up there. A fantastic showcase for Formula One. A very impressive showing today for Williams.
That's right, the team really deserves to celebrate this success before looking ahead to the next race.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, we're heading back to the heart of the UK. Get ready for a race to remember in Silverstone, the cradle of Formula One.
And now a home Grand Prix. There's the official classification. He beat George Russell by 0.005 of a second. Wow. What a photo finish. That was so close. I feel so sorry for Ocon. He was so close to a podium. So there we see, the championship lead is reduced down to 13 points. Russell taking the fastest lap, his 5th of the season, but Gasly gets his 4th win of the season. And yeah, things getting very, very spicy at the top of the table. Sainz jumps, stays in 3rd, but it's Leclerc is close to within a point of him now. That's getting really close between the two Ferrari drivers as well. Max drops 2 places with just 2 points. That's 2 points in 2 Grand Prix that he scored. He has lost so much points, so much momentum. His title race is all but over, unless he can turn his form around quickly. In the constructors, well, yeah, what can you say? Another maximum haul. We are absolutely crushing the competition in the constructors this season. It was such a struggle last year. We were chasing and chasing all the way through to the end, and we just managed to pull it out the bag. This season, with 2 leading drivers rather than a leading driver and a rookie, it's a very different story, and we are walking away with this. We do get a development point for Gasly. I thought we might just squeeze one. Let's see how they rated. Average race for George Russell there. Let's see how he scored his points. Oh no, wait, that's his growth potential. Impressive, that's more like it. 15 successful overtakes, 43 successful defences. That's a lot of points. 16 failed overtakes, 14 failed defences. Let's take a look at Gasly. Exceptional race, 23 overtakes, 21 successful defences, 32 failed overtakes, 13 failed defences. A lot of action for both drivers on track there. Supreme defending from Russell, 43 successful defences, and supreme overtaking for Gasly there, 23. Great numbers, fantastic numbers. And we fulfilled all of our sponsorship goals, so that's another 5.5 mil in the bank. Very nice. And we have 11 days to go until Silverstone, where we will be getting new rear wing and new suspension. So some upgrades coming to the home Grand Prix there. What a way to finish that Grand Prix. That was absolutely fantastic. Still can't believe just how close it was over the line. I honestly thought they were neck and neck, and 5,000ths in the end, but even so, what a great finish. And what a way to finish the stream. That is it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with more Aston Martin and our Challenge Mode series, and Williams will return on Friday when we go to our home Grand Prix at Silverstone. So until then, thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more F1 Manager very soon.